Hey guys, welcome to this week's Pony Panels. And seeing that we're almost caught up with the main comic, which is a good thing, we'll soon be able to, in a few weeks or so, move on to the Friendship is Magic series and the Friendship Friends Forever, as well as keep up with the mains. But what's next on the docket is a comic that I have been especially looking forward to. It's a one-off. I like to refer to it as WrestleManeia. Of course, M-A-N-E. Pony puns, gotta love it. But the reason why this one is on my radar is mainly because it's professional wrestling. I.e., if you didn't see my video on Roddy Piper, then let me reiterate, I am a huge wrestling fan. Although this comic takes more into the tradition of Mexican luchadores, the masked wrestling, known for wrestlers like Rey Mysterio, Sin Cara, Carlisto, among others. Especially if you watch Lucha Underground, you know a lot of lucha wrestling. And that's what this comic centers itself around. Harmony 6, get tickets to a big-time wrestling event in the pony equivalent of Madison Square Garden. And oh, by the way, this comic is full of undercover wrestling references, from the actual covers of the comic themselves, the character names, to references in the background. It's all over the place with the wrestling stuff for the aficionados, like myself. After seeing an event, we meet up with the main character of this story, sans, of course, Rarity, Mystery Mare. Mystery Mare just so happens to be Cheerilee's sister, named Cherry. I guess because they're identical twins, they've got to have nearly identical names too. However, the two sisters haven't really gotten along. And the reason why is because their career paths are different, and the way they want to approach making people happy seems different. But all that's about to change when Cherry goes down with an ankle injury after actually running out of a dinner engagement with Cherry and of course Princess Twy. The leg injury has her bummed though, seeing that she's got a big title match in a couple of days that she has to make as Mystery Mare. With a little prodding from Rarity, who is surprisingly great in this comic, Cherry decides to take on her sister's alter ego and wrestle in the big main event. However, what really highlights this comic is just the attention to detail that it actually takes to wrestling without really forcing it in your face. The training sessions, the exercise, the learning and proper practice of moves, the fact that wrestlers often work together off screen and are rivals on screen, and even during the match itself, sudden twist, backstabs, stabs and match changes changes all take place throughout, with commentary actually from commentators making up the matches. An even rarity when the match changes to a tag team match, Dawn something very similar to her Power Ponies look. Look to dish out some pain. The Appaloosa spinning roll is an actual nice finishing maneuver. And the overall lesson of the comic is a nice one. Just because your way of spreading joy and happiness may not be what you agree with, sometimes you'll find a relative or other that will do the same thing in a totally different way. The two sisters make up and reestablish their common bond. Mystery Mare is the champion, and all is well that ends well. This comic for one-off is the best of the one-offs so far that I've read. This is an absolute fun treat of a read. Rarity is in actual perfect character here, while the references to wrestling culture, names of superstars, and even proper wrestling technique and camaraderie are nice touches. Plus, jokes are well done, timed, and the moral is well executed. This might be one of the best of the main comics. It's a shame, though, that we haven't seen this translated into the show, though. But here's hoping. That's why I give comic number 29 in the series, WrestleManiacs, a perfect score. In fact, it's only the second perfect score so far in Pony Panels. But, well, the next one, or next two, the next two Ponyville days, 28 and 29, do us doubly good. We'll find out next week. Until then, find peace in your own nirvana, and make sure, if you haven't checked out other episodes of Pony Panels, check out the playlist. They're all in numeric order based on the comics, and all multi-parters are done as one video, less your convenience. Until next time.